EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Let's go now.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And it's second down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Come on, 38. Red, cycle.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. Close. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Jones trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On the sneak, Rodgers. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
From the 30 on second down, Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Tua. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Tua on the bootleg here. He'll buy some time right. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Oh, I think there was a little too much heat on that one. He's trying to hit his running back out of the backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this one's coming in hot. And it tips off his hands and into the arms of the defender.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson, and that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch a defense completely unaware that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll go with Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 135 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Throw right side going to be complete to DeGuara. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
This boy can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. I'm closing my eyes and calling plays on this boy.
You're watching the NFL.
Can't do nothing. About to put the nail in a coffin. About to put the nail in a coffin.
Now a first down
Upfield.
carry by Jones.
Oh.
And he managed to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun to give to Jones.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
I don't understand. I've been running the ball all game. We keep running cover 3s.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, that's Samuel. Oh, I see what he does. Oh, he just backs up. That was a Sam. This man. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Here's
all right, since he's on the blitz,
about the 32.
I'm going to come right behind that blitz.
Up the middle, Jones.
Damn.
Going to snuff this play out behind
I'm come right behind that blitz.
Not seen that much today. The Packers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Open man, here is Cobb.
Nail in a coffin.
And he's got another first down as he's
time to go night-night.
Dolphins 14. A big
time to go night-night.
They get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Night-night. 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 Time to go night-night. Time to go night-night. Man, I gotta clip that, man. Clip that last play.
And to me, the key to a wide
Clip
receiver
that last play.
is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point try now for Crosby. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, he ran out of bounds.
Short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Bitch ran out of bounds, man. Upfield. I need to shut out, though.
Now after the touchdown,
Need
here's
to shut up.
Crosby to kick it away.
I need to shut up.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I need to shut up.
Okay, break.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted.
What, you thought it was man again? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Give me that shit. 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 Give me
Now
that.
Crosby for the point after. Now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5.
Oh.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw.
Come on, man.
Huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can
Come
they
on,
do
lockdown.
offensively?
You know,
Lock. Click-clack. Man defense.
And kind of have this scenario like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession
Come here.
left.
Come here.
Points on the board. It
Come here.
doesn't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Give me that.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Man,
And that's
lockdown.
another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
I'm about to make you quit right now. I'm about to make you quit right now. Make you quit. Make you quit. About to make you quit. Through the bed.
Down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Fourth down, man. You had that underneath. I told you I'm gonna make you quit.
Had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. An inside give to Jones. Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick.
Should have just ran the ball. I got too good.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, and Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Ooh.
Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
Get out of here, man.
And they've got this down
Goose egg,
at the
man.
12-yard line.
Goose egg, go to bed, boy.
It's all over. A Green Bay victory.
Go to bed.
This was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.